honestly, being the best, it's very easy to figure out who's willing to die for it. Next, here we have an older Cybex Seated Row. We're going to get in position. I like to have my feet nice and fat apart so I'm stable. I like a nice triangle between my butt and my two legs. We're going to come into position, grab this lower one to begin with. I want the chest in an outer position here, not like this. If I was bodybuilding, yes, I would go more full range of motion. But for strength and for power, we're going to bring our chest in an outer position. I want you to pinch that shoulders together. All the muscles in your back, your rhomboids, your rear delts, everything tight and squeezed together. Now, if I had skin that was sewing right here on my inner tricep into my armpit, I couldn't go like this because the skin would be there. So the furthest I could go back would be here. Then I could just pull with my back. So what we're going to do is that. We're in position, leave a bend in the arms, take a set up breath, and squeeze. Tight. Notice my arms, they're connected with my body still. As I inhale, my back is completely tight and my traps. As I inhale forward, I'm going to move my elbows, inhaling, but I'm keeping my back tight. And then first thing I pull from again is my back muscles. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, and I'm squeezing so hard to where your back wants to cramp. Okay, but here's the deal that'll break it right here. I want you tightened up to where you're almost going to cramp before you even start. So that first rep, when you're in position, squeeze the shit out of those traps in that upper back. Tight. And then you start from there. And you go, tight. You're super tight. Now you're as tight as that upper back can get. Stay tight on the way out. And continue. If you release anything from here to go back, you're in your arm again. The Mendy way.
Well, okay, what's your favorite exercise or thing to do in the gym?
I mean, I like leg work, but I like chest work.
You might be the only person I've ever known that loves leg work.
Well, here's the thing, why I love leg work. Obviously, everybody lags in legs. So why do they lag in anything? Because they don't do it. If you do it, you won't lag in it. So what I did was I doubled up on everything I hated. And that's how I learned to love legs. And now if I don't do legs at the end of the week, if I don't do them, I'm like, you're a loser. Because you know you need to do it. You've been thinking about it since Monday. That's why I did them today. All right, here we got a Tricep Dip Machine. I like doing this after bench press. I'll do my bench work and then I'll do like 2 sets of 5 or 3 sets of 5 with a close grip tricep on the bench. And then I'll come over here and I'll do, 4 or 5 sets on here. And then I'll go over to the machine with a V-bar and the cable machine and I'll do 4 or 5 sets. And that really finishes my shit up. So, but here, this is a Tricep Dip Machine. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get up in position. There's 2 positions here. One for a smaller person, which isn't me. So we're gonna go the outer person, because I'm an outer kind of person, you know what I mean? You're gonna straighten out your arms, and you're just gonna let your body weight come down into position, okay? Now I realize there's not much weight on this machine. If you'd like to see me lift more weight, go to my YouTube, check it out, see you there. In the meantime, triceps. So what I'm doing here, if you notice my hand here, it's not cracked in like this, like everybody else does it. Because force will clog up if you don't have a smooth thing. It's like a garden hose. You know, all the water has to flow. If there's a kink in the hose, your whole flow's fucked up, so we don't want to do that. So we're in position, I want to have straightness, so the energy goes straight up and doesn't get caught in your wrist. So I'm here, I'm gonna lean forward slightly, I'm inhaling up, exhale down. Inhale up, and as I'm coming up, I'm staying in the inner tricep. So in the tricep dip here, the whole idea is inner tricep, just FYI, okay? So we're gonna tighten up that tricep that's in here, push it against my armpits, my lats, okay? I'm leaning forward, I'm gonna stay tight on the way up, and the first thing I move is what I'm gonna use. If I throw my elbow, I'm doing elbow. Squeeze the tricep, squeeze the tricep. The tricep dip. But it's an ending exercise. It's not something you do as a primary, okay? Your primary would be more like your skull crushers or your close grip triceps or something more of a compound movement other than a little, you know, down movement from here to work one part of your tricep. So I suggested, but it's once again an ending exercise. When I'm talking about a primary exercise versus another exercise, that would be more of a weaker exercise. A primary exercise would more be like the biggest exercise movement you could get per that muscle. So I'd want something that'll really tear the muscle up, and then I want something that'll really squeeze it up to kind of finish it. So we tear it down, and then when we tear it down, we want to make sure that every area in that muscle is torn down. So you want to hit one stuff that's more closer towards the elbow, because your tricep ties in all the way forward. Like a close grip tricep on a bench press, or some skull crushers, or some, you know, heavy push downs. That would be more a primary versus non-primary.
How far down the road did you think? Like, was it like, I want to do this?
When I was born, I always wanted to be the world's strongest man. You know, I've said it before, people heard, everybody wants to be a fireman or an astronaut or this or that. I never want to be none of that shit. It never even dawned on me. I just want to be the strongest man in the world. And now it's part of our family name. My sister's a 3-time world champion. My ex-wife is a 2-time world champion. My daughter was a world champion. My youngest one is into Olympic lifting. So she'll be teaching here soon. And then Troy's a gymnast, you know. So the thing about it is everybody's like, oh, you got to do 3 exercises. You got to do 4 exercises. I've come in the gym and done 9 sets, and I was out. It depends where your body is at. Sometimes we'll go in and we only want to hit one body part. And then other times, like, we'll do a whole leg workout, which will consist of hamstrings, quads, glutes, and calves, you know what I mean? Hip flexors, that kind of thing. It's hard to tell as of what that person's doing, as of, you know, there's so many different programs to follow, you know? Like Dorian Yates, when he did it, he would do 1 set to exhaustion per exercise. And that's what he would do. And the dude was a multi-Mr. Olympia, so what do you tell him? He did it wrong? Being the best, I mean, honestly, being the best, it's very easy to figure out who's willing to die for it. Who's willing to fucking die for it? I know I am. I'll do what I gotta do because I want to be the best. I've been the best more than half of my life. Now there are guys ahead of me. Now it's time to fuck some shit up. Like Rocky said, little left in the basement.